Hey guys, just did a Facebook Live here. It was awesome, man. The content in it is amazing. You know, we spoke about obviously Bravo concealment, gun holsters, but then we went off into some business stuff, and we had a couple people asking us about starting a business. I went off on numbers and how valuable they are, and how not to be lying to yourself, and how you know if your business is doing well or not. So I think it's got great content, man. I hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. Facebook Live, what's going on, guys? What's going on? It's been a while. No, it hasn't. It hasn't, man. I did a Facebook Live, a couple of days ago? And guys, today, again, Q&A, guys. Anything you have for me, fire away. You know, I want to make this interesting, and the only way to make this interesting is to talk about what you guys want to talk about. So I'm up for grabs, man. Any questions you may have, please fire away, man. Ask away. Anything, whether it's Bravo concealment, you know, the concealed carry side, the business side of it, or just me, whatever it is that you would like to ask me. And obviously, if it's something that I can answer, I'll definitely answer. I want to show you guys my EDC for today. It's basically my EDC. I run this almost every single day. I just need to make sure I'm not redlining here, but I'm good. This EDC is a Glock 19 in a torsion gun holster. It is a 3.0 torsion gun holster, guys. And so I love this little thing. I carry it almost every single day. And I'm running the single belt clip configuration on it. I don't run the 2 belt clips. I just run one. And I've been running it this way. I've been running my gear this way for ever since the DOS came along, you know, maybe 8 years ago or so. Just single belt clip configuration, man. That's just, it's always been that way. And so I like it. I'm comfortable with it. I enjoy it. I've never had an issue with it as far as it just, you know, coming off the belt or anything like that. Yeah, obviously these are our belt clips, proprietary belt clips, and so they grab on. They're not gonna let go, guys. You know, you can run 2 belt clips if you like, obviously, if you want more security. But again, I've been running the single belt clip with no issues whatsoever for the past 8 years, and so I continue to run it this way. And this is pretty much it, man. This is it right here. Glock 19 3.0 torsion gun holsters, got the retention screw in the back. And so I set this retention about when I first got this, because this is one of the sample holsters that we first got, and I haven't had to mess with it on the 3.0. Haven't had to mess with it. It's got a standard screw in the back and the front. It's got that locking nut, and so set it and forget it, man. Basically is what it is. And so it's a great holster. Haven't had to mess around with this, and that is why the 3.0, obviously made out of a polymer material, is awesome, because you can do this on a Kydex type holster, but not to the point where you set it and forget it. You're always gonna have to be messing around with it. This is awesome, guys. Go check them out at Bravo Concealment right now. Right now, we're having a President's Day sale at Bravo Concealment. 10% off everything, store-wide, man. You don't need a coupon code, 10% off. This is for the President's Day weekend sale. So I know I'm recording this for Facebook later on, and I'm sorry, for YouTube later on. And so you may hear of the sale, but this is only for the sale that's going on right now, which is February 15th, and it'll probably go through, obviously it's going to go through President's Day sale. It's probably going to end on Monday. So we're the 15th, 16th, 17th, on the 18th, it's over. So guys, head on over out there, 10% off. You may think, well, 10% off. We just dropped our prices, man, to $39.88. 10% off. I mean, you're paying a little over $35. Guys, with free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. Try it out for 30 days. If you don't like it, send it back for a full refund. I mean, it's a no-brainer, guys. We're taking the risk. We want to put it in your hands because we know you're going to love the holster. We know you are. I mean, Michael just said it right now. Got my BCA last week. Awesome holster. I'm telling you guys, and we get that a lot. Now, is it for everyone? Is it a shoe-in? Like, am I really going to like it? Will you guarantee that I'll like it? I can't guarantee that. Obviously, our holsters, they tend to fit most people. Are they for everyone? You just got to try it out, man. You know, it is what it is. Some people like New Balance. Some people like Nike. Some people like Reebok. Some people like Adidas. It is what it is. And so, for some reason, Vans hurt my feet. They're Vans, man. But, man, New Balances are like the most comfortable tennies. I just don't like the way they look, man. So I go with I'll go with Adidas, or sometimes I'll do Nike. Yeah, Michael, just got my BCA last week and love it. Awesome, man. This is a torsion, it's not a BCA. This one's made to run inside the waistband. By the way, guys, any questions you may have, there isn't a dumb question out there. Don't feel overwhelmed or I don't know the verbatim. I don't know what words to use. Guys, ask away, man. There is no stupid question. There isn't. I was there walking into a gun store, not knowing what the guys behind the counter were telling me. I mean, dude, that's one thing that I told my my customer service is, don't ever treat anybody like they don't know what they're talking about, ever. We're there for you guys. And so if you call and say, well, what's a threaded barrel? We'll tell you what a threaded barrel is. We'll guide you to the right direction, Google it, whatever. And so, and we'll explain to you why it works or why it wouldn't work with our holster. There is no dumb question, guys. There isn't. For all you beginners out there, if you have a question about our products, pick up the phone, call us, shoot us an email. You can chat with us. You DM me. Here's another thing. Everything that I do on Facebook, or everything that's on Facebook, Instagram story, Snapchat, just Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook post, Facebook story, whatever it is. If you have a question, I'm the one that's answering. It's me, guys. I spend so much time on this phone on a daily basis. It's weird because the iPhone now has this little app or this little thing that tells you how much time you're spending on your phone. I don't even know what that is, or what that gauges, or who cares. I have no idea, and I don't care. I'm on the phone all day, man. I mean, I run Bravo off of this phone, basically. And I talk to you guys, and you guys DM me. I get a lot of DMs every single day. With Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter, forget it, guys. And then now I'm on LinkedIn. Guys, I get emails from LinkedIn. Ask away, man. That's what I'm here for. I don't shy away from, small talk or simple questions. I'm here to answer any single question you guys may have. And so I want to make this as frictionless as possible when it comes to you guys buying a holster. Again, if you guys don't have an idea of what an RMR is, or what a sweat guard is, guys, ask away, man. If you're on our website and you don't want to pick up the phone, or you don't want to send an email, DM me on Instagram. It's that simple. DM me on Instagram, send me a message through Snapchat, or on a post. Just answer or just put a question. I check we post about 4 or 5 posts a day on Instagram and on Facebook. We should be doing more. And I go in there on a daily basis, 10 times, 12, 15 times a day. I'll go and I'll check a post just to see if there's a comment. And if you get an answer, it's me. It's coming from me, the owner of Bravo Concealment. I mean, that's what I do, man. I dive in deep when it comes to customer service, especially on social media. I'm there, man, and I'm there to answer your questions. So, if you have any questions, please ask away. Whether it's from our products to, the business side of Bravo, or even just the personal side, ask away, man. And if it's something that I can answer, definitely answer. Sorry, guys. Let me drink a little bit of water. Now, there's some questions that are better suitable for our customer service and our customer service reps. If you want to know where your order is, or if you want to know something about your order, or if you have a technical questions, a lot of times I can't answer some of these technical questions because there's so many gun options out there and so many different variations that they may not fit our holsters. Then we got Z, and so you email tech at Bravo Concealment. Z will answer you, or somebody that works around him. And, they'll try to get you the best answer possible. Sometimes I don't have an answer for that. But for the most part, I think I can answer about 80% of your questions if you DM me. I get people that's, ask me, do you guys have law enforcement discounts? And I will DM you the link to the law enforcement discount area so that, you guys can go in there and put in your information and get your discount as soon as possible. Walt Kowalski, any plans to make a holster for the Glock 30S? Not anytime soon, Walt. No, we don't right now. My apologies. I know it's a good gun, but there's just so much that's on queue right now. So, to answer your question, no, sorry about that. If I try to make a retention screw on my light bearing holster, would that void the warranty? That was asked by Spencer Taylor. Probably not, but I wouldn't recommend it, man, because once you start tampering with a gun like that, especially setting retentions and things of that nature, you just need to be careful. Obviously, there's a trigger in there, right, on your gun, so you need to be careful and stay away from stuff like that. You know, obviously, you start tampering with a holster, we're not liable, but at the same time, I want to say, you know, you want to cut up your holster, it's yours, man. Shoot us an email, and for the most part, we usually allow that warranty to hold. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Just be careful, guys. You guys start messing with holsters, and you know, there's a gun that goes in that holster, and so you need to be careful. You start tampering with it, we recommend that you don't. If you need something, shoot us an email, but at the same time, it's yours. Well, again, to answer that question, is it going to mess with unlimited lifetime warranty? The unlimited lifetime warranty follows the holster wherever it goes, and it doesn't matter what happened. I've done videos where, dude, you drop it in a wood chipper. If you pick them all up, if you pick up all the little chips and send it back to us, if we can't fix it or repair it, we'll replace it. That's it. We've had guys destroy their holsters. I just wanted to see what happened if I stuck an M80 in it. So it is what it is, man. But guys, unlimited lifetime warranty, it's like the true meaning of that phrase, unlimited lifetime warranty. Like, that's it, man. Ezequiel, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? Do you make a holster for the SIG Emperor Scorpion 1911 railed? The SIG Scorpion, the Emperor Scorpion, I'm not sure if it's got the square slide on it, the SIG proprietary slide, it's not going to work. SIG also makes a 1911 with the classic slide, which is the 1911, which is, it's got the curvature, then it will work. So, but I'm assuming that the Emperor Scorpion has that, so no, man, it won't work. My apologies. Glock 43 Torsion 3.0. We're working on it. We're actually waiting for a sample. And then once we get that sample, we'll try it out, run it for a few days, maybe a week or two, and then we're good to go in the green light. So, yeah, we're thinking we're about a month away from it. So, if you're willing to wait that long, awesome. But I understand if you have to go somewhere else. Again, my EDC, Glock 19 in a Torsion gun holster. There it is, single belt clip configuration. Nice. Look at that. Got the Bravo logo right there. I don't know if it can pick it up. On the 4K camera, it should pick it up. I'm videotaping this, guys, so it's going to be on YouTube. So your questions will make it to our YouTube. And it's got the threaded barrel right there. Or it's got room for a threaded barrel. It's got room for an RMR. It's got the tall suppressor sights right here. I'm running tall suppressor sights on my gun so that they can co-witness. And so, it'll take care of that. And on the back side, it's got the room there for the mag release, and we also made a little channel here for your slide release. So there it is, guys. Ask away, guys. Any questions you may have, ask away. I'm here, and I'm here for a while, dude. Guys, anything, man. Pizza or hamburgers, whatever. SIG P250 holster. You may have to ask Z about that. Email them tech, TECH, at bravoconcealment.com. And it may fit the 226. No, I'm sorry. That's the 220. The 250, we don't. I'm sorry, man. Just all these gun models, 250, 226. So, I'm sorry, guys. No, we don't, man. My apologies. Do your holsters with flashlight attached to a Glock 19? Do our holsters with a flashlight attachment to a Glock 19? Do your holsters with a flashlight? Junior, man, I don't understand that question to its... I think I know what you're... A flashlight attachment. No, man. I ask again, man. Ask again. Put it in layman's terms, like as simple as you can. And I think you did. It's just, it just, if anybody understands what he's asking me, what he's trying to ask me, you guys can help me. Maybe it's just me. Do your holsters with flashlight attachments to a Glock 19? Yeah. Sorry, Junior. You're going to have a booth at SHOT Show next year? No, Robert, that's a great question, man. As a matter of fact, it's funny because we actually got a booth about 2 years ago. SHOT Show allowed us to get a booth. And that same year, we decided not to go to SHOT Show. For many reasons. Oh, man, I can get into this, guys. You guys want to hear me talk about this? I can get into it. I'm going to talk about it because I think it's a great question. So here you go, Robert. There's many reasons why we don't go to SHOT Show. The main reason is because we're B2C. We're business to consumer. We're not B2B. We haven't made that leap yet. Yeah, we've got dealers in certain areas, but they're small. We haven't really gone full throttle. Although with our 3.0 holsters, we're going to be able to do that. So hopefully in a couple years, you may start seeing Bravo concealment when you walk into, your local sporting goods store and things of that nature. But we're trying to get there. Once we get there, you may see us there because now we're B2C. So now we want to get in front of other businesses and talk to them and tell them, hey, you know what? We make these great, awesome holsters. Are you willing to carry them, in your stores or whatever the case may be? And that's basically what SHOT Show is. It's just vendors just going out there and just talking to each other and businesses and people in retail. And it's got its place. It just doesn't have its place for us now because we're just directly to consumers. And by the way, if we go retail, we're still gonna have Bravo concealment and we're still gonna be selling on e-commerce. We're gonna be selling to you guys. So we're still gonna have our store and you're gonna be able to buy there. But you may start seeing our products, especially with the 3.0 in many stores out there. And so yeah, we're excited about that. And then once we do that, and once we get our sales rep and our sales team going at a full throttle, then maybe you will see us at a booth at SHOT Show. We're not sure yet. But let me say this, with the iPhone and, with technology nowadays and being able, LinkedIn is just a big network where just people start networking and talking to each other. We may not. We may do SHOT Show. We may not do SHOT Show. It's all on the ROI. It's all on, is it going to work for us? Is it better if we just stay here and just reach out to people? Or do we have to go to SHOT Show and sit there and see if we can find people to talk to? Because it's, having the iPhone and the technology that we have nowadays, it's like open season, man. It's not like, well, it's deer season, so you can only hunt from November all the way to, whatever, January, or it just depends where you're at. It's full throttle, man. It's just hunting all year long. And so I truly believe that, places like SHOT Show, they're going to see a decline in people. They're going to see a decline in attendance because you can get in front of somebody else so fast and so quick now. And I know we've always had email and we've had the phone, pick up the phone and call, but it's just a different state now. It's people are creating attention on these platforms. And here's another thing. If you create attention, and attention meaning you go out there and you put your product out there and you get in front of so many people, and if you're doing a good job, these people will reach out to you. Trust me, guys. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with going out there, walking the floor and getting in front of people. We just can't do it because we're B2C, business to consumer. The 3.0, once it takes off and once we get so many options in-house that we can start, contacting retailers, then you may see us at SHOT Show. But for now, it just doesn't make any sense for us. We released the torsion gun holster 3 years ago at SHOT Show. And there's about 100,000 people that walk SHOT Show, maybe more, somewhere around there. I'm assuming, right? We did that. A lot of people saw it and made some publications. Fine, that's cool. It made a publication. Publications get 100,000. I mean, it didn't make Guns and Ammo, right? It didn't make a big publication. It made small publications, little magazines that they pass out there and things of that nature. Guys, you go to Facebook, we spent $20, $30 on Facebook a day and we were getting over 100,000, or we're getting in front of 100,000 people a day, guys, a day. And these are targeted people. We're not getting in front of, Mary Sue that doesn't even own a gun and, she's anti-Second Amendment. No, we're getting in front of important people, guys. Like really important people. And so, or people, the great leads, not just prospects, but just great leads. And it's just easier for us to do that than to go out there and just set up a little holster on a little place and people look at it. And it's just, we're just reaching way more people on Facebook. And so you have to understand that as well. Once you start understanding these things, then you start asking yourself, should I go to SHOT Show? You know, now if you want to go and drink it up, I don't drink, I don't do any of that. And so, but if you want to go and drink it up and all that, then go to SHOT Show, man. But just don't lie to yourself. Don't say, well, we need to go because we're a business and that's where we need to be. Why? Who said that's where you need to be? Who said that's where you need to be anywhere? Who said that, well, you got to do a podcast? No. You know, be a practitioner. See if it works. If it doesn't work, then you move on. But you have to be true to yourself. We did SHOT Show for 3 years, walking the floors, doing, I think it was 4 years. And to be honest, it was a waste of time. Yeah, we got to meet certain people and it was great. And, you know, we, took selfies and whatever. But dude, if you're going for that, you know how much SHOT Show is not cheap. It's expensive, man. And so to answer that question, you're not going to see us at SHOT Show anytime soon. And when I say anytime soon, maybe a couple years, who knows? We may not even go. Like I said, we start doing retail, we start, plugging away and asking people to come to us and setting up a website where it's just for retailers and they can go in there smoothly and order stuff, then we may not even have to go to SHOT Show. Because we're going to go directly to retail. We're not going to use a middleman either. We're not. We're going to go directly to retailers. And then once you get it, we get people calling us every single day to our sales department asking if they can carry our products. We don't even have to pick up the phone, guys. That's what I'm talking about, attention. Get out there, start branding yourself. You're going to see people come to you, but you got to get out there and start doing it. More on SHOT Show, I'm sure. Let's just move on. Okay, no problem. Well, no, I really like your holsters. Thanks, Tom. Awesome, man. Ryan, anything on the future on making an outside the waistband left-handed holster for the Glock 17 Gen 4? Yes, we're working on it, Ryan, as we speak. Yes. So I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe about a month or so, 6 weeks. But yeah, we're working on it, man. Jason, that's pretty awesome. You're welcome. Fausta, that's a great warranty. Yes, it is, man. We stand behind our product, and just want to put it in your hands, man. I don't care if we have to eat crow. Like, why are you sending him another holster? He dropped it in the chipper on purpose. I deal with that, man. I run Bravo, but I've got my people around me that give me their opinions, and it's like 30 days, man. Why don't we do 10 days of a test drive? No, give them 30. I want to do 60, man. I'm not joking, man. I wanted to do 60 and somebody kind of talked me out of it. And, I started listening to reason. I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do 60. But guys, I just, man, if I could give you these, I'd give them. I just want you guys to conceal carry, man. And to have the best product out there. I think it's the best. Now, yeah, I'm going to say it because I'm the owner, but I truly believe it. Man. I've worn other stuff. Trust, guys, I got my conceal carry license back in 98 when Texas first started allowing people to conceal carry. I bought so many holsters. That's why I started Bravo. I was like, I need a good holster, man. So I started messing around in the garage and here comes Bravo. I mean, that's where it came from. And now I conceal carry every single day. Now, are there other products that I haven't tried out ever since I started Bravo? Yeah, we still buy holsters. I don't know if you've ever seen, I'll do a snap and there's a box of our competitor's company on the desk, right? Or on the table. Or you'll see a competitor's holster there. I just want to see what other people are doing. That's it. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, right? They're not our enemies, but in business, yeah, man, they are. In business, they are. Dude, when it comes to business, I'm vicious, man. I'm not vicious because I don't throw anybody under the. I think there's a lot of great holster companies out there. But I think we're the best. And I make no apologies for that. Love my Bravo holsters. Nowhere near as nice as my last, G-code, but phenomenal product and customer service for the money. I'll never buy another G-code. Okay, yeah, and that's him saying it. I have to say it. All right, not as nice as my last G-code. And I'm like, not as nice as my last G. I don't even want to say it, but it's just I don't want to throw anybody back. That's not me. I'm just saying what other people are saying, man. I'll never buy another G code. That's fine, man. I think G code makes good stuff. I think they make good stuff. I think ours are better. So, you see my hand there? Sorry, man. Everybody out there on YouTube, it's just I'm scrolling. The phone's right here next to me, obviously, you know, so I'm scrolling. My second 320X carry just shipped today, and I forgot a double mag holder again. Is there any way to get it fast? George, that's going to be tough, man. Email us. Guys, we have a great customer service team. There's certain things that we just can't bend on. There's just no way. We get so many orders a day, and for us to take somebody else's double mag and give it to you, that's just not fair. So we don't do that. But you never know. Look, man, squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Early bird gets the worm, whatever. Try it, man. Email us. See what happens. And if they say no, they say no. I mean, doesn't hurt to ask. Trust me, guys. There's no dumb question or anything like that. Just ask. You may get a response, say no, I'm sorry, or pick up the phone and call or chat. But yeah, George, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, I get in trouble, man. I DM. People know that I answer DMs, and they'll ask me, "Hey, man, can you ship out a single mag pouch quick?" And it's somebody that DMs me a lot, and you know, we kind of, not that we develop a relationship, but I know the person, right? Like, yeah, man, you know, and so I'll try, and I'll go out there, and it's like, Rene, you know that you shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, oh, I know, man. It's just I'm the owner, and just give me a single mag pouch. I want to send it to this guy. But I catch myself, and it's like, you know what? It's not fair. So I got away from that. I really want to help everybody, but there's just sometimes that I just can't, because it's the market. And we need to be fair. We need to be fair with everyone. And that's just the way it is. So sorry, man. I don't know. Again, ask away or email. You just never know. Are you able to show us the new belt clips? Yeah, they're right here. I've been running these for like the past 2-3 months, and so they're slimmer. They're not gonna snap on you. The other ones, I'm not saying the other ones are brittle or they'll snap, but they're not as flexible as these. But these, they grab on and they hold on, guys. The same design is there. It's just the nicer, smoother. We rounded off the corners. The other ones are a little bit, you know, they're a little bit more, I don't want to say they're edgy, but they're not as round as these or as smooth as these. And so there they are, man. There isn't much difference. There really isn't. We just felt that we needed something. And the other thing too is that we shortened them, so we have 3 different sizes for the subcompacts. I know that, you know, if you order shields, some of the belt clip will stick out on the shield. You know, they're a little too long, and so we just told the guys to just cut them or sand them off if you want to. But that's no way to sell a holster, man. So these belt clips are just gonna fit a whole lot better, a whole lot nicer, and they're going to grab on, man. They're great belt clips. Can't wait for them to come out. They should be out soon. It's just T&E right now, testing and evaluating, making sure that they're legit. But, man, I haven't had an issue with mine at all. Brad Salinas. Man, not a Q&A question, but man, I just saw the guy I saw in the video had a threaded barrel and holster did not. Anyway, I got one and it came in today and I love it. It's really comfortable. I'm sorry for that, man. I don't know how the retention snaps, but it's awesome. We'll order more. All right, Brad, cool, man. Oh, the holster didn't have a threaded barrel. There's some holsters that you need to choose a threaded barrel, and it's there on the product. Guy, email us, man. We'll get it right for you. No problem. CZs, yeah, Jerry, we're working on the CZ P10. That's one of the holsters that we sent out for. If you guys follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram story, I did a video where we had the 3D printed holster. It just wasn't right, man. It was just off by a little. And so, you know, we're peculiar with these things and we want you guys to have the best holster out there. So we didn't redesign. We went in there, we edited some stuff on the CAD file, on the design, on the solid, and you know, we're waiting for the 3D print to get here. It'll probably get here early this week, and if it's a go, then we just start cutting metal, man, and start making that mold for it. So cool. But we are working on it. It's going to be the P10 compact. That's the only one we're making for the CZ right now. I think he's asking if we have a light bearing hose for the Glock 19. Yes. Yeah, Nick, thanks, man. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, we do. It's just we have it for the TLR1, the X300, and the XC1. Got one for the Glock 36, 45. No, we don't, man. Sorry, Seth. Looking at possibly getting my first Bravo holster. Any idea when the P365s will be available again? Not sure. Hopefully soon, man. We're hoping soon. We're just, you know, just everything has to fall in line and in queue. That thing sold we didn't know it was gonna sell that fast. It's our fault, man. We didn't speculate correctly. Sorry, do your holsters work with a flashlight attached? Yes, they do. But obviously there's only certain flashlights. There you are, Junior, again. They do, but only for certain flashlights. The TLR1, the S, and the HL, the X300U, the X300 UB, and the A, and something like that. Go check out the website. And the XC1, yeah. Markel Batley. Hi, Martial. Sorry, man, if I'm butchering you guys' name. Chris, love the holster I got from you. Can't wait for you to make some CZ holsters. On it, Chris. CZ P10 compact, though. Donnie Scott, if I live closer, I'd put my app in and make you the best friggin' employee ever. Well, maybe not the best. Bravo holsters rock. Thank you. Thanks, Donnie. I don't know, man. We got some really good employees. That's gonna be tough, man. But yeah, all right, cool, man. Awesome. I'll hold out a little longer. Love your holsters. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, David. Will you have the 1.5 pancake clips back in stock? Yes, David, we're working on them. We're designing our own pancake clips. Not our own. I mean, those were ours. It's a new design. And the reason for the new design is because the 3.0 BCA is a lot smaller. So we took out, if you see the rivet holes where they're eyelets, we made them smaller. It's more compact. But the old style pancake wings, you can't adjust because they go from the top hole to all the way to the bottom. So the new ones go from the top to the second to the bottom. So now you can adjust for cant, right height. Some people want a negative cant and all that. And they're going to be a lot more flexible. But dude, these things, you can grab them and they're not flimsy. Like you can grab them and do this, right? They're not like rubber bands. They're hard material, but they're so flexible. A lot more flexible than the ones that we had. The problem with the ones that we had is that they're a lot stiffer. And so, you know, when people would cinch up their belts, they would stay out. They wouldn't fold in. They're supposed to fold in and hug, you know, your body. And so these new ones are going to be cool, man. They're going to be awesome. They've got our logo on them and everything. The old ones had them too, but it's just a nicer logo and they're going to look cool. So yeah, they're going to be awesome. When will we have them in stock? The pancakes? I'm not sure, man. My apologies, but just keep following us, you know, keep following us on Instagram, on Snapchat, on our stories, and we'll let you guys know, man. Yeah, Ezekiel, any pancakes? Yeah, and pancakes. You have definitely come a long way, Rob. Remember Corey and Erica days. Congrats on your success. I'm hoping to get there one day. Keep doing what you're doing. Rob, awesome, man. Do you been Kydex? Do you make Kydex holsters? Let me know. That's cool, man. Sean Tracy, lost a retention screw from my mag pouch. Message you guys and had replacement hardware in a matter of days. No questions asked. Couldn't be happier with the product and service. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Sean. Awesome, man. One thing with the retention screws is if you find the perfect retention on the single mag or the double mags, I suggest you guys use some blue Loctite, or if you don't have Loctite, just some clear nail polish. That'll help just so they can keep it. It's got the keeper on there. It's got that rubber washer on there. So what that rubber washer does is it creates tension on the screw and the backing, so that it kind of works like a lock washer, you know. It creates that tension. So yeah, if you lose one, let us know, man. It's under lifetime warranty. We're gonna send you guys a replacement. We'll probably send you more just so that you can have them there, but Yeah, Loctite. The reason we don't Loctite them is because we want to let you guys set your desired retention. Once you set it, then buy a little tube of Loctite. They're like $1, $1.50, $2, at your local hardware store, and just a little dab will do, man, and that's it, and you're good to go. I just bought one of your hosts today, so excited. Addy, thanks, man. Awesome. John Widra, have 2 of your holsters. Happy with them both. Awesome, John. That's great, man. Jerry, received the P365. Couldn't be happier. Awesome, Jerry. Thanks, man. That's great. I got the one for my Gen 5 Glock 17 in today. That makes 2 so far. Thanks, Donnie. Awesome, man. Hey, you guys are awesome. Awesome. Will the PC10 option have light options as well? If you make a P09 with a 300, I'll be your first buyer. It's not. It's the P10 compact is just gonna be for the P10 compact. It's not gonna be a light bearing option. If it sells well, we'll bring it in. If it doesn't, obviously we're probably gonna have to think about it. Guys, go check out Bravo right now. 10% off President's Day sale. It is February 15th right now, and the sale is gonna end on the 16th, 17th, the 18th, right? Yeah, it's gonna end on the 18th. So all you guys on YouTube, because this video is gonna be on there for probably eternity. Don't want you guys thinking 2019. Also, gotta give you the year. But for everybody here on Facebook Live, you'll know, man. I got 2. I got that one already. When are the 3.0 going to come out with this for the SIG P320 compact? James, that's a good question, and the P320 moves, and so right now we have a queue, and we're about halfway done. So once we're done, we're probably going to add P320. That's going to be one of the first ones that we add. So we are going to make it. When? We're not sure. Just know this, guys. Everything that we have at Bravo, we're going to replace it with a 3.0. It's just we don't know exactly when. So, guys, again, my EDC 3.0 torsion gun holster. As you can see, the torsion technology right there. So, let me just show you guys. The old DOS holster, this is the way it would sit on your body. Just like that. The torsion, you see this line right here? This line, because of its design, it'll automatically sit on you like this. So see right there, it takes the grip of the gun, which is the hardest thing to conceal. And if you parallel this to the ground or to your body, see, it brings in the grip. And so this is in the design. And so a lot of people ask, well, what about a claw? You can add a claw if you want. Many people don't, especially with a single belt clip and you just cantle a little over. Guys, this thing, it just disappears. It really does. It's a great design, man. We got the patent already. We're good to go. We're just waiting for, obviously the paper, but we're excited, man. We got the patent for the torsion technology. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I love my double mag pouch too. Awesome, Donnie. What happened? What happened to the level 2 retention holsters, Sergio? We got away from it because what we were trying to do is we were trying to hybrid a holster that sits so close to the body and add a level 2 retention, and it didn't really work. Only because we were using level 2 retentions that were designed by somebody else. They weren't designed for our holsters, and so that level 2 retention was great for a holster that sat away from you. Obviously level 2 retention holsters, level 2 retention and concealment doesn't really go hand in hand, only because of the design. It's kind of it's kind of opposite, right? And so level 2 holsters, they stick out, and that's just the way it is. So we just couldn't do it with a hoodie or with a button release. You can probably get away with it with something like what Black Hawk does with their holsters. What's it called? I forgot the name of the holster. The one with the release button on the next to the trigger that makes it kind of dangerous. They're Serpa holsters, but. So maybe something like that'll work, but we don't want to add something too close to the trigger. But we're working on it, man. There's companies out there that try to combine both, and I don't think they're successful. I think you have to leave room for that for that release button, if it's going to be with the thumb release button, you have to leave room for it. And our holster sits so close to the body that it was just very hard for people to go in there and stick the thumb in there. And that thing's a little bulky, right? So it was kind of digging into people's sides. And it was just something, we just had to make the call and say, you know what, it's not going to work. I think what will work is maybe a snap release on the front. That may work. But we haven't gotten around to doing it again. We want to start working on level 2s because we get a lot of police departments, law enforcement agencies that want level 2, level 3 holsters from us. And so we may start designing something. So you may start seeing something in the future, not near future. It's obviously going to take time. It's going to take work designing that. You know, it may be a couple of years, but we really want to start getting into that field as well, because we think that there is, there's a market for it. Is it as big as the civilian market? No, but when you get agencies ordering 50, 100, 200, 500 holsters from you, then it's obviously a good deal. So we have been thinking about it as far as designing something. It's just preliminary. We haven't really actually sat down with the designers. We've got a company that we work close with, Legacy, and they help us design things, and they helped us with our AMP process, and that was crazy stuff. And I feel that if we can do that, we can pretty much do anything, man. I mean, have you guys seen those molds? I need to start showing you guys the molds. I've showed them before on Instagram Live and on Snapchat. And I think I did a Facebook Live a long time ago where I was holding one while I was doing. I need to prop one up right here next to us, and then I'll talk to you guys so you guys can see it. Those things are awesome, man. And the whole thing about holding it close to your chest because you don't want somebody copying it. Go ahead, man. I mean, try to make it. It's like, go try to make a Lamborghini. I'm not comparing it to a Lamborghini, but that thing is awesome, man. And it runs off of vacuum. The AMP process is such a good process. It's just not good enough anymore because you guys are buying holsters left and right from Bravo Concealment. And so the AMP process is awesome. It's better than most processes out there. But we're just growing so fast that we need to move on. And that's where the 3.0 comes in. Now, the 3.0 holster, I believe, it's superior to the second gen because of the retention screw, the fact that we can just go in there and just make it as small as possible. The material, it's lighter, but it's strong. It's just a great holster, man. So, but I need to do that. Maybe next time I'm gonna have to do it at work. I'm gonna bring one of those things home because they're heavy, and I'll just prop it up and you guys can check it out. And it's a very interesting design. It's an awesome design. It took a long time, and you'll see that came from the minds of Bravo, man. That came from the minds of us and a couple guys that we work with. Omar, who's our CAD designer right now, and Dan, who works at Legacy. Just crazy awesome stuff, man. And when you got a team like that, it's pretty much the sky's the limit. And so level 2s, level 3s, that's not going to be hard for us at all. We just need to sit down and design them. We're just so busy right now to be pulling people off of what they're doing right now so that we can just just advance with Bravo. It's tough. And so, but we'll get there, guys. We'll get there, man. It's awesome. It's a great time at Bravo. It's just love it, man. Oh, I was supposed to have a meeting with Dan today. I forgot. I wonder what happened. Let me scroll back, man, because you guys started coming in with a bunch of questions. That's good. Ask away, man. Ask away. Thanks for the information, Chris. And answering my question. Hopefully you guys get more volume than you expect. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Awesome. Yeah, it's an awesome time at Bravo. You guys are making it happen, and guys, it's amazing, man. Love it. AJ Waits, I bought a holster from you that was defective, and your warranty states that I have to pay to have it shipped to you. Not cool. And this was from your quality person, Daniela. Okay. Yeah, if it was defective, then you shouldn't be paying to ship it back at all whatsoever. So I got your side of the story. I would need to talk to Daniela about it. You can also email us again. If you don't want to talk to Daniela, you can talk to somebody else. You can pick up the phone and call us. But AJ, there's no way that we're going to make you pay for shipping if it was defected. Now, if she thought that it wasn't, for whatever reason, if you gave her enough evidence for her to think and make a conclusive decision that it wasn't defective, but even that, man, we bend over backwards for our customers. So, AJ, pick up the phone and call, man. Pick up the phone and call and ask to talk to somebody else. James Rodman, cool, thank you. Darn AJ, you just picked in yellow out under the what? No, you just picked in yellow out under the bus. LOL. Oh, you just threw Daniela under the bus. It's fine, man. Wes. No, it's cool. I want to hear this. And that doesn't mean I'm going to walk in on Monday and Daniela. No, man, this is one side of the story, right? And so I would like for AJ to just, call us again and ask to speak to somebody else if you feel that you didn't get what you deserved from one of our reps. It's fairly simple, man. I don't like purchasing a product that is defective and I have to pay shipping. Hey, I don't want you to do that. I agree. I agree with you. The Serpa. Yeah, Chris, it was the Serpa. Hey, I'm on your side. Was just making a joke, Wes. Yeah, I know, Wes. No, man, I know. It's all good. I like this. It's cool, Wes. Oh, you're telling Wes. I think plus you're packing. Okay, it's cool. But you're right. This dude could afford shipping. It's not about affording shipping. It's about doing the right thing, man. Ooh. Not with the Bravo holsters anymore. When I bought the broke holster, I was in the process of getting a dual mag pouch with the same issues. Okay. Oh, so when they're defective product. It sort of seems like the 3.0 is sort of hidden in your website. Just an observation. It is, James. And the reason being, it's not hidden. It's just that what you can look, we have a search bar. And it's actually the little search symbol, like the magnifying glass. You click on that. And if you put 3.0, you're going to see them. They're going to come out. The reason we do that is because there's way more second gen holsters than 3.0s, and so we need to be careful we don't want people to think that they're all that we have two options. We don't have two options. If it's a 3.0, we don't offer it as a second gen, and if it's a second gen, we don't offer it as a 3.0. So it's kind of tough that way. We don't want to confuse people, but if you choose a Glock 19, the 3.0 is going to show up. You're going to see the picture. It's going to be a different holster, and it's going to say in the description. So we kind of kept it that way just to keep everything as smooth as possible, because the last thing you want is to confuse a customer where they see 3.0 holsters. Hey, where's the P320 compact 3.0 holster? No, we don't offer that. So I don't want to say it's hidden. It's just that we don't show it to people unless they're going to purchase that type of gun, and then you'll see it there. So if you have a Glock 43 and a Glock 19, right now we don't have the 3.0 for the Glock 43 yet. So if you go and search, you're going to find the Glock 43 and it's going to be a second gen. You'll see it right there. The picture resembles what you're going to get. But if you see the 3.0 for the Glock 19, then you'll know that we have it for this one, but we don't have it for the 43. So it's kind of like that. Yeah, so that's really the only way that we can do it, man. Again, it causes confusion, and it is what it is. But, we're trying... A confused customer will never buy from you, ever. The layout of your website is super important, guys. Your homepage, that piece of property, the first thing they see when either they're on their phone or they're on the computer, they're on a desktop or laptop or they're on their mobile. Super important that you have a good call to action, that you have a welcoming website, and that you have the products that you sell right away. A lot of people, I've been on websites and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what you guys sell, man. Where's your product? And you have to look at it, and it's up there and a little button that says shop now, and it's way up there and it's tiny. Like, no, man, that doesn't work. your bounce rate is going to go up. Bounce rate meaning people that go to your website and they just bounce. They don't even leave the homepage. They just get out of there because they probably don't know what you're selling. And it could be that, or they do know what you're selling, you're just not selling there. We have a bounce rate. Everybody has a bounce rate. But you try to keep it as minimal as possible. And how do you do that? By giving the customer what they want. That's it. Right off the bat. So yeah, it's important. It's important that we make sure that our customers are not confused, man. Super important. Rob, yes, sir. I've been making holsters for myself and locally for some time as a result of a disappointment from purchased holsters. I've been convinced that I need to focus on starting a company, making them because of the positive feedback and being so detailed. So I'm now testing the waters, hoping to launch soon. You definitely have an excellent brand, and being in retail management for 25 years myself, your customer relation is amazing, brother. God bless. Thanks, Rob. That's awesome, man. So basically you want to start your holster company because of what you've seen from other holster companies. That's great. That's a great way to start. And you're doing it right. You're making holsters for yourself and locally. And that's the way I started. You know, one of the biggest mistakes that people make in I'm going to start my own business is they go all in and they don't even have customers yet. You got to do the legwork in the beginning. You've got to eat dog food, man. And just go out there and knock on doors. That's what I was doing. Local gun stores. Hey, man, you guys are interested in my holster? You know what I was doing? I live in a fairly big area. You know, the valley's pretty big. So there's a lot of gun stores. There's a lot of gun shops. And I didn't hit them all because it became to where I didn't need to because I was also on eBay. I started selling on eBay, man. I started selling holsters on eBay. But before I started selling holsters on eBay, I started making them for myself. We started a security team at our church, and I felt that we needed better holsters. And that's when I just started. I've always been a guy that tinkered in the garage. And so I started messing around with stuff in the garage and came up, you know, with what we have now, a Bravo concealment holster. Obviously it was a custom. They don't look like this. They didn't look like this. You know, they were the old style, man. And, you know, back then where there wasn't a website where you could go get everything. Like the Kydex, you had to buy it from someplace. The eyelets, you had to buy them from somewhere else. The hardware, you had to buy it from somewhere else. I mean, it was crazy, but we started doing it. I started doing it. My wife would help me a little bit. And I started giving them away. I would go to the gun stores and I'd see the guys behind the counter and they were wearing like Serpas or whatever. And I'd make these holsters and I'm like, dude, if I give you this holster, will you wear it? They're like, yeah, man, that's pretty cool. All right, man. So I'd give it to them and they'd wear it. And then people would ask him like, hey, what kind of holster is that? Oh, it's a local guy. And I drop off business cards and oh, it's right there. And I start getting phone calls, start getting emails. And that's the way Bravo started. And I had my job and I was working my job, staying up late, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, get the kids, take them to school. Because my wife had to stay home with our baby and get home and start working. It was like that for 2 years. It's still like that. I'm working right now. I'm just not bending Kydex, but I'm working, man. You got to love what you do, man. You have to. If you're chasing the money, if you're chasing the fame and all that, forget it, man. You're going to lose. You're going to lose before you get out of the gate. You got to love what you do. That's why I say, guys, I am the luckiest man alive. I love what I do. I love it, man. Regardless of good or bad, I just have this passion for it. And I hope you do as well, Rob. I hope that it's within you because it is hard work. There's no magical pill that, oh man, you know, I take it and I'm good and everything's good. No, it doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't. You got to go out there, you got to grind it out, man. There's no way around that. And, you know, if you're married, you know, you need to have a wife that's going to support you. My wife to this day supports me. You know, she's in her bedroom. She's in the bedroom right now. She's doing her thing. Probably be nice if, you know, we're sitting down and watching a movie. It's Friday night or maybe go out to dinner or something. But this is what I got to do. This is what I have to do. This is what I want to do. And she knows that. It's what I want to do. You know, my family makes me happy. I love them. But I need to do this. Not because I have to. I need to because I want to. This is what brings me joy. My family brings me joy as well. But this is what I was made for. Whatever it is in my head, in my DNA. And this isn't new. She knew that, because when I was working at the post office, I get home and I tinker on my Scout. I had a Scout too, a 1973 Scout. Right-hand drive. Awesome, man. You know, and I took that little inline 6 and I put a 350 engine with a 400 transmission. It wasn't 4x. I turned it into 4, went out, bought the parts. I was going to West Texas buying Dana axles. I mean, it was in me, man. And so, again, Rob, you can do it, man. You just need to go in there and go all in and close your ears and stay focused, because you're going to hear a lot of people saying, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do this. I was getting that when I was building cars in my backyard. What are you doing, man? Just pay somebody to do it. It's not that. It's just I love doing it, man. I painted a car in my backyard. And I'm talking about paint gun and everything, compressor, like, and there wasn't a shop in my backyard. I turned it. I made, like, guys. So for me to say if I can do it, anybody can do it, I don't know. I don't know if it's in you or not. It's got to be in you. But if it is in you, yes, you can do it. Because then now I can say, because if I can do it, you can do it. But it's got to be in you. If you like sitting down on the couch and watching Netflix all day and eating a bag of chips and that makes you happy, go for it, man. Do it. But don't complain, man. Because that's what makes you happy. You lie on the bed that you make. Bottom line, end of story. That's it. And so you know what you're getting yourself into. Rob, much luck, man. I hope everything goes well. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. DM me, bro. Instagram, Snapchat. Snapchat, we're under Bravo Holsters. Yes, Joker here. He helped me out with my hardware. Great company. Colton, thanks, man. Just bought an outside the waistband holster for my Glock 43X. Awesome, Larry. Awesome. AJ, wait, I'm glad you answered me. Yeah, AJ, dude, man. You know, let's get this right. You know what? I'm going to write your name down and we'll take it from there. Definitely, man. AJ waits. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. You'll probably hear from the office, and so we'll take it from there. My apologies, man, for any inconveniences. In addition to my Glock 43X, I have a Glock 43. Will the 43X holster fit my Glock 43? Yes, Larry. Yes, it will. The Glock 43X does have a slider or a slightly larger, not larger, wider magazine, because it kind of has that double stack going on, you know, kind of. But that's just on the grip. You know, on 1911s, a lot of people say, well, I have a double stack 1911. It should fit our holsters because the grip doesn't really come close to the holster itself, right? So if this was wider, it wouldn't make a whole lot of difference. Even on the back with the sweat guard, you see right there, usually the grips start getting wide. Even if it gets wider from here, it's not going to make a difference. What will make a difference if the slide is wider and all that, and then it creates a lot of friction, and then now you have problems, right? But Glock 43X, even because of the grip, it's just a little bit wider, it's going to work fine. Dude, that Glock 43X, that thing's awesome, man. I think I'm going to get one. And just dump my 43. I got big hands, and just that extra grip, it's just awesome. That, or maybe I can just get some mag extensions for my Glock 43. Colton, As a customer from Bravo, one thing I can say is they're not cheap and sent my stuff quick. They're not cheap. Yeah, like the holster isn't cheap. Yeah, man. We'll be contacting you again. AJ waits. Thanks for the reply. Yeah, man. No, thank you, man. Thank you. That's what we're here for. Outer my inside the waistband for my Glock 26 Gen 5 this Wednesday. Any idea how long till I get it? I'm a local. Jose Frias. On Wednesday, yeah, sometime next week, mid next week, man. You know, our lead time's about 3 to 5 days. That's calendar days. So yeah, give it that much, man. Hopefully we'll get it out as soon as possible. You guys gonna make one for the Glock 42? No, man, not anytime soon, John. Sorry about that. Robert, what do you do with the holsters that people return, like repurpose or discount to customer? No, we don't. We've thought about that, like just selling them as blem items. We don't even send them out to our influencers. We destroy them, man. If they look used, we just destroy them. If you guys are willing to buy them for a lot cheap, maybe we can set something up. But it's not good for the brand, you know, to go to Bravo and like, oh, they also sell used holsters. No, we just take the hit, man. It's part of our cost of goods. It's all calculated. It's all calculated, man. That's another thing, man. You're gonna start a business, know your numbers, guys. If I knew then what I know now, Bravo probably wouldn't have started. So you kind of have to have that crazy suicidal tendency when you start your business, because numbers will scare you, man, and they will set you straight. And I don't know, man. It's funny. I was talking to my general manager today, Manny Fresh, and you know, he told me like, good thing we didn't know what was going on in early Bravo, because I don't know if we would have kept it going. So we're bleeding, man. When somebody pays you for a holster, and let me just say this, because I think a lot of people need to understand this, because they still make them the old-fashioned way. And even if it's not an easy bake oven and a blue gun, but even if you get like a mold, those green molds where you use that vacuum with a membrane, even those. If somebody pays you for a service or a product, right? Because obviously it's tangible, it's a product. A gun holster is tangible, it's a product. And listen up, guys. You guys that are out there in business, I'm giving you guys gold here, man, because I've been through it. Just showing you guys my EDC again. I've been through it, man, and I wanna help you guys. And just listen up, man. You need to know your numbers. And if somebody pays you $60 for a holster and it takes you 3 weeks to deliver it, guys, you're not making any money, man. Although it may seem like you are, because, well, he gave me $60. I took my time. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you're grinding it out, but your process is just not fast enough. 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, forget it. You're in the hole. Because if you have a book, or if you have your orders stacked and let's say you have 500 orders that you need to fulfill. If all those people decided to get their money back for whatever reason, do you have enough cash flow to pay them back? Do you? Or if somebody put a stop to your business today and said, you know what, you can't make any holsters, but you have to fulfill the rest. Do you have enough cash flow to go out there and buy materials, pay your employees to fulfill those orders? And if you do have enough, how much are you going to be left with? When somebody pays for a service, especially something tangible, you need to give it to them ASAP, because the longer it sits there, the less money you make. It's cost of goods. It's labor cost. It's your overhead. Super important, guys. And your numbers will tell you that. Your P&L reports, your profit and loss reports will tell you that. It'll show you that. You need these numbers. These numbers are super important, guys. And without these numbers, a lot of businesses, they just don't go under, but they go under and they hurt for a while. That's why I see these companies and I feel for them, because when I realized that, that's when we started our AMP process. I bought a CNC machine without knowing how to use it. I bought a CNC machine without knowing how to use it. $80,000 machine. But I knew that, because I had talked to some people. Now, I wasn't dumb, like I'm just going to go buy one and hopefully something happens. No, I was talking to people. Can a CNC machine do this? Well, yeah, but it just depends, because you're going to need a process and blah, 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 blah. You know, it's not an easy yes or no answer. But I was determined to learn, man. And I learned enough. And then I stepped back and I let Omar, which is our CAD designer right now, I learned enough to where I could just delegate it and say, all right, you do it, man. Because it was getting crazy. I had to run Bravo. But guys, there was a time where I was scared that we were just going to have to go under, because we were bringing in orders, we just couldn't fulfill them. And that'll kill you, man. And the opposite of that is making too much stuff and having inventory, because now it's just sitting there. It's an asset. It's not a sale. There's just so much in business. Now, I'm not trying to scare you guys. I think I was talking to Rob. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm not trying to say, don't do it. No, do it, man. But understand the bed that you're making. Understand business. Understand it, man. And there's a thing called Google. Go out there and Google it, man. There's people out there that can help you. There's YouTube videos. Don't take a class. Just learn it. And learn quickly. Learn it on your own. And be true to yourself. And understand things. Have common sense. Because it can sideswipe you, man. And you think you're you think you're successful, but you know, your numbers tell you otherwise, man. And numbers don't lie. Numbers are it, man. Know your numbers. If you're not good with numbers, all you need to know, not all you need to know, but the main thing you need to know is percentages, you know, stuff like that, your ROI times whatever, things of that nature that most people can understand and learn. If you don't know percentages, learn them, man. I was good at math in high school, but I wasn't great at it. So yeah, guys, just know what you're doing, man. Please understand that. Be true to yourself. Again, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I went through it. So if you're going through it right now where you're like, yeah, man, I'm fulfilling orders that are, you know, it's taking me 4 weeks, 6 weeks to fulfill. Does that mean that my business is going to go under? No, because we didn't go under. But man, there was a scare there. And the sooner you realize it and understand it, the better. Because if we would have gone blindly and like, oh, just keep doing it. Yeah, our lead time 6 months. Like, dude, you're not making any money. I don't care how many holsters you're selling. You're not making any money. Because if you have to pay them back, you won't have that kind of money. Because if you had that kind of money, you'd work on your process. It just, when I see, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, and I'm not going to name names, but when I see holster companies with numbers like that, as far as lead times and their prices, I can right away tell, man, that they're not as healthy as, and maybe they know they're not healthy, but that's not healthy. Maybe they know that they're not healthy, and that's cool. At least they're being honest, and hopefully they're working on something, on a process or something. But if they don't know and they think they're it, and man, we're balling, man, because we're selling 40 a day, 40 orders a day, or 30 orders a day, and you know, at $60, man, you know, we're making money, man. You know, $2,000 a day, give or take. Why am I talking like a southerner? I'm in Texas, man, you know? Yeah, but in all reality, you're not, man. And that can hurt you, and that'll kill you, man. So be honest with yourself, and you can get out of it. We got out of it. You know? By the skin of our teeth, we got out of it, but we got out of it, and thank God for that, man. You know, it was scary there for a while. But guys, I'll do it again, man. Not that I'll do it again, but it shouldn't scare you. Go out there and just learn the process and do it. And invest, man. Invest in your process. Maximum output is it, man. If you can make them fast, you can sell them fast. And now you've got something. Cost of goods, bring cost of goods down. Understand manufacturing, understand job shop, understand the Kaizen, understand all that stuff, man. How you can just make things and here's another thing that is just, and I call baloney on it, where, well, the faster you make them, the quality, no, man, the quality suffers. No, man. Who told you that? No. If you're good, no. If you're sloppy and lazy, yeah. But if you're good, no. Those two don't go hand in hand. Faster means less quality. Nope. If you're good, you can make them faster and you can make them better. That's what we're doing with the 3.0. Should have called it something else. We should have called it like faster and better. F&B. The F&B holster. The faster and better. All right, man. Let me move on. So what do we do with the holsters? Yeah, we throw them away. Just email Daniela. Hopefully get a replacement with 3.0. If not, it's... Yeah, man. I'll definitely bring this up and we'll see what we can do, AJ. Thanks, man. What new models will you be releasing soon? Joshua, we are obviously the P10 Compact, the CZ P10 Compact. That's going to be something that we're going to be releasing new. We got the Glock 48. We're working on it. It's not going to be anytime real soon, but it's going to be soon. And we're just basically working on replacing our second gen holsters with 3.0, man. Just for maximum output, and just we may drop price again. Dude, guys, I'm telling you, man, it's awesome. You guys are getting an awesome holster for an awesome price, man. We're changing the game, man. We're changing the game. No joke, man. I'm not sitting here and trying to be funny or anything. This is real. We're changing the game. You know? And I'm not lifting my collar up either and like, me estoy levantando el cuello, how they say in Spanish. No, man, I'm being honest. The way I see it, maybe I'm short-sighted. Maybe I need a fresher pair of eyes to come in and see what we're doing. But as far as I know, we're changing the game. The days of overpaying for a holster, a good quality holster, are done. And it's funny. I said that like a year and a half ago. If you've been following me on Instagram and Snapchat. Glock 43X, I hate correct. It's cool, man. I understood what you were saying. I think I did. I'm just tuning in. Can you make a light bearing holster and inside the waistband holster for the CZP-07? No, Victor. Sorry, man. We don't make custom holsters, obviously, because of our process. Why are we doing that process? Because we need to keep up with our orders. Why? Because you guys are buying a boatload of holsters. And that's it. So, yeah, we don't make custom holsters. We can't stop. I can't take one. Well, why can't you just take one? And I'm not saying that's what you're thinking, Victor. I'm just talking in general because I've had this discussion so many times where people are like, well, why can't you just take just one guy, get one easy bake oven, and just get one, area where you can just make custom holsters? Nope, it doesn't work that way. Because then we'd have to sell you that holster for about $300 to make a profit. $200. Well, but these guys sell them for $70. Yeah, but if you heard my rant earlier, they're not making any money, man. They're not. And I'm not going to sell you a holster for $70. Well, you shouldn't be paying $70 for a holster. You shouldn't. Now, if it's a level 3 with a drop down, the leg holster and it's got this and that, the strap, and all right, maybe that justifies it. Maybe. Just wait till we get to the level 3 game. Just saying, guys. I'm telling you, man. And guys, please understand, I'm not trying to come across like like bold and what's the word, man? Somebody help me. I don't know. I'm just being honest, man. I'm being honest. That's what we see at Bravo. And yeah, maybe we're in our little bubble or whatever the case may be. I get that. I understand that. Like, nah, you're just in your little bubble. You haven't gotten there, so you don't understand cost of goods. And maybe, but I understand it enough, and I see a light at the end of the at the end of the tunnel where people shouldn't be paying $140, $150 for a drop leg rig. I could be wrong. Yeah, but your holster, you'd have to make it out of thicker polymer. Yeah, I know that. A drop leg rig made for military use, probably gonna have to bulk this guy up. I get that. I understand that. I get it. We know that. We'll see. Awesome. Sorry, man. That's actually where I am now. Gotta have thick skin. A lot of stories to stick to the big names, but yeah, hold on. All right, so this is Rob again. Awesome. Sorry, man. That's actually where I am now. Got to have thick skin. A lot of stories stick to the big names, but yeah, I'm on the grind right now, and my wife, and she definitely motivates me. Hard work, but I don't mind if it's doing what I love. Took part-time at a range just to push my product. Thank you for the advice. Awesome, Rob. Dude, man. That's awesome. For you to take a part-time job at a range so you can push your products, you're on the right track, man. I didn't even do that. You're going to be okay, man. You understand. And it's all about understanding. You're going to be fine, man. That is killer. I should worry about you. Is there a holster for a Glock 48 in the works? Yes, Tavares Edwards. There is a holster in the works for the Glock 48. I don't know when. It's going to be a while, but it shouldn't be too long. I need a light bearing and optic cut holster for a Glock 34 MOS Gen 5. Sorry, man. We don't make a 34. Sorry, Hector. Need an inside the waistband appendix for a 229. We're working on the 229 and the 226 torsion gun holsters right now as we speak. As long as it's a 9mm, because the 40 won't fit. 40s are a little bit wider. They're bulkier. Rob, being a retail general manager for over 20, and there's another thing, Rob, you know retail. I definitely use financial reports to keep track. Profit and loss reports, extremely important. You hit the nail on the head for sure. Thanks. Yeah, Rob, awesome, man. Dude, Rob, you're on it, man. You're on it. Now, if you can just eat dirt, man, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, man. Stop dropping prices. You're going to hurt a lot of other companies. Yeah, I'm sorry. But look, the market's big enough, man. People will pay $50, $60. Just make something that the market is willing to pay for $50, $60. Most people won't, though. Just being honest. Most people will not pay $50, $60. Just being honest, Rob. Copy that. Thank you, sir. Victor. I do want to say thank you, James Rodman Jr. I bought from you on a sale and you gave me a discount because I worked in a jail. I really appreciate it. I imagine you have changed the policy, but it was very nice for you to help me. Yeah, James. First responders, anybody, law enforcement, military, first responders, jailers, people of that sort, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. You guys, you guys go out there and put your lives in danger and do what it is you have to do. You help people. And, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. You guys are awesome. And so you guys definitely deserve a 10% off. Come on, man. Definitely, man. Victor, you are correct. I'm a concrete contractor, and I explain to people all the time that I don't do stamped decorative concrete because of the volume amount of broomed flat work and foundation work that we absolutely rock out, and it's profitable. Awesome, man. There you go, man. That's it, man. It's just, what do most people want? All right, they want this. All right, so you got to give them that. And you got to find a process to make it fast enough to where you bring your cost of goods down so that you can bring your price down. You have to bring your cost of goods down so that you can bring your price down. If not, you're hurting your profit margin, and that doesn't work. You don't come, that's the word, arrogant, Drew. I had a brain fart, man. It's been a long day, but it's all good, man. Thanks, Drew. You don't come off arrogant, bro. Great work. Thanks, Drew. And I don't mean to come off arrogant. I'm just trying to help, man. You know, and you know, the tough love, all that. That's what I'm trying to do. But nonetheless, it's love. I have compassion for you guys, and especially you guys that are starting your own business. That's why I told Rob, like, DM me, bro. If you have any questions, please do it. I may not be able to get on the phone and talk to you. I'm just busy during the day, but who knows? You DM me enough, I may just pick up the phone. But yeah, you know, not being arrogant, I'm just trying to help you guys. And, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, but it'll set you free, man. The truth will set you free. I stick to what works as well, Sir Victor. Yeah, Joshua, thanks for the reply. Keep up the awesome work. God bless. Good night, Mr. Gator James. Awesome, man. You know what? And on that note, I'm going to end this, James. Guys, thank you so much, man. Love doing this. You guys are awesome. Again, saying it again over and over. I think I have to say it over and over again. I don't get tired of saying it. And if I don't get tired of saying it, I hope you guys don't get tired of listening to it. You guys are awesome. You guys make us who we are. You guys are killing it. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm here for you guys. Q&A. I'm going to try to do this every other day. Next time, I'll probably do Instagram Live, and then I'll do YouTube or whatever the case is. But I really want to reach out to everybody out there and just give you guys exactly what it is that we're doing, my peace of mind on what's going on at Bravo Concealment, opening up, just being an open book and letting you guys in on the world of Bravo and what it is that we're doing, and, you know, just trying to take it to the next level every single day, all for you guys. We drop prices for you guys. We save on manufacturing, and we give it back to you guys because we want to win on the long run, man, on the long haul. And so that's what we're in for. We're in for a long haul. And so again, guys, thank you so much. It's getting late already. It's already 9 o'clock here. You know, so thank you so much for everything, man. Love watching. Made me glad I ordered tonight. Thanks, Larry. Awesome, bro. Truly appreciate it, Larry. Is it Larry? Yeah, Larry. Guys, thank you so much. I got to get going. I got to do some work here. Love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Good night.